There we go. That's better. Okay. We are live. We are live from your friendly magical bedroom. We are live. We're live, baby. We are live. Let's get it. Hey, Zach. Zachary Taylor. Hi. Welcome. Nice to see you, old friend. How have you been? I'm doing pretty fine. Hey, everybody. Oh, savage. Oh my gosh. Scratch and go crazy. What are you talking about, man? Hey, baddest artist on the block. How's it going? Welcome. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty alright. I need to... Actually, hold on one sec. 1 second here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, let me just... I need to pick this up. Okay, there we go. Alright. I gotta still put some posters up on the wall and shoot. There's my balloons that I got earlier today. They make me feel happy inside. Alright. So how's everybody's day been? I've had a really busy day at work. And I've also, I've been chilling out, man. I've been doing my thing, you know. Life's going pretty okay. Nothing too crazy. And that's usually a lot of crazy, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think... I'm not really able to share this out. Oh, you're having a bad day today? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That's too bad. We all have our bad days, I'm sure. I had a little bit of a tough moment. I was working with the kids today. The kids that I work at my job, and some of them were being a little rattled, and so I had to give them a good talking to, and we were able to work through it. Hey, Noah, what's up, buddy? Nice video earlier that you did. I really enjoyed that quiz. I was blanking on which question was it? I can't remember which one it was. I think it was like towards the end or something, but I know I got at least one of those right. So I was like, hey, I felt proud of myself that I got something out of it. I've been studying, man. I've been studying. Your quizzes are gonna throw me off, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm doing pretty alright, man. I've just been working at my job and everything, trying to help my family any way I can. I'm thinking about the next Disney opportunity. It's gonna be looking more like an Anaheim ordeal. Possibly November or December. Something like that. So we'll have to see. It's gonna be good though, because I already know. And we also might have some friends of the channel join us at Disney. I'm not sure when. It's either going to have to be November or December is what it's looking like. Hey, Corin, how's it going, my wonderful friend? Good to see you. Yeah, this is a temporary name change until for a long time or for other people to get accustomed to my actual. I mean, I say my real name every freaking video, but for the new people, this is how it's gonna be. But I'm so happy to see you. How is everybody going on your end? We've been relaxed. I went to Party City earlier. I don't know if you can tell. I've been living the good life, you know? Everything seems to be settling down. I seem to be happier. Not trying to let as many people get to me as I have been for the longest time, it feels like. Oh, you got exams? Oh my gosh. That is a hassle. Just the person I wanted to see. Tiff. Hey! Johnny! Yes, John, I remember you. What's up, partner? Nice to see you again. How are you? Tiff. Oh, guys, we got fan mail, by the way. We got it right here. And just the person in the house that I wanted to see. And that's Tiff, you guys. All right. Let me see. I am going to go ahead and put these down right here. And I'm going to find... Where's my lucky scissors? Do I have my lucky scissors up here? Yes, I do. Kids, never run with scissors. Absolutely not. Hey! Psycho Ducky, and also we got Chills TV in the house. Yes, John, I do know that. I think I am a part of your second channel, I'm pretty sure. So this is from Tiff, you guys. Tiffy Bell, long time. She's a really good friend of mine. And she's even got it on the back of the card. That's so cool. So awesome. Disney Plus, I've heard about it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but more Disney. You can't, don't forget to face plant that love button. I like that. All right, let's take a look. Dude, that is so gosh dang cool. Guys, look at this. Check this out. How sweet is that? It's like I might as well like put that on my laptop or something. So like, you guys see webcam streams, I'm just gonna be like rocking this and I'm gonna do the gosh dang thing. What can I say? And then the next thing I know, merchandise is gonna whip out. Y'all want team backs. You know what? I haven't done this enough, and I am not doing my job as the commander. Let me do the gosh dang thing real quick, you guys. And for old time's sake, team back, stand up. Guys, hello? Where'd you go? Hey, you guys still with me? Hello there? It's a stream. It happens sometimes. Just like we used to do it back in the day. Whoa! Don't fall down. That's rude. Okay. So, I'm going to unstick this. Do I have my laptop? I want to get my laptop because I want to put it on my laptop so you guys... You know what? YOLO. Everybody follow me. How's everybody doing otherwise? Y'all doing fine? Work is going really well, Chills. Hold on one second. We're going back into the abyss. Everyone hang tight. There we go. We're moving. second. Hey, Charles. And remember, kids, playing stealthy is healthy. Where's the light? There we go. Okay. All right. We made it. Woohoo! Hey, James, what's up? When am I going to get IG? Okay. That's a good question. I'm going to go ahead. Probably, I'm going to see if I can try and pull it off within the next 2 weeks, actually. All right. So you guys ready for this? This is the big moment. That's Instagram. Chills. That is Instagram, my guy. All right, let's see. So here's my laptop right here, which this is actually me behind the cam when I do my webcam stream, you guys. This is what I face every time I do that. So you're getting a behind the scenes kind of a look here. All right, let's see. Where should I put it? Guys, where should I put this? Check this out. Everyone also go check out Hello Tiffy Bell's channel. She's really, really awesome individual. And Tiff, if you're still in here, thank you very much. I love it so much. Where should I put it, guys? Put it on the back side? Put it on the back of the computer? What do the rest of you think? Uh-oh. I just got a notification just now. Oh boy. All right, so if no one else has next to the mouse, that's what I was thinking. James, no, I did not. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right here. That's a good spot right there. There it is. What do you guys think? There it is. There we go. That is the way to be. And then I'm going to have like team backs on this side. I need like a team backs thing. Y'all need to cop some future team backs merchandise in the making. I'll be just as big as this and that. Just wait until we have 80 in the chat. And you know that I'll be backs. Nailed it. I just made my own rhyme. I'm breaking the internet. Well, I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna wreck the internet. What's up, Daniel? 24-hour t-shirts. Dude, James, I'm gonna make you a 24-hour shirt, my guy. There's only gonna be one 24-hour team backs t-shirt, and then I'm gonna put like I'm gonna put a copyright over it on the shirt, and it's gonna be like by James Garcia. I need 80, all keeping it ghostly. Yeah, no kidding, man. Don't we all? We rocking in here, man. We living a great life. Oh, and now it works. Hey, wait, Daniel, didn't I just see you not that long ago? What you doing in here again? But yeah, we just opened a fantastic, small little bit of fan mail. And I'm going to turn this around. There it is, you guys. Also, this is me. For my webcam streams that I do, this is the legendary laptop. This is me, like, when I'm broadcasting, like, right here. From behind the webcam. This is what it looks like. Ha ha! That's what I'm talking about. You can put a snap on that. She's got a really awesome channel, you guys. If you guys want to go check her out, she does a lot of fun stuff on there. And now, with all of that, what's up, beautiful people? Yes, Captain, of course they do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a notification from tree trimmer just now. I got a notification from a tree trimmer, eh? I got a notification. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my socks off. I want to be an American citizen. I want to be a proud American, but I'm covering myself in the greatest football team ever existed, so that's a statement in itself. So there we go. Yup. There we go. Now I'm a proud American, just like that. Woo! All righty. So how's everybody been? What's been on your minds? We just chilling. We got 10 people in the chat at one point. Yeah, I don't know about that, Captain. I don't know about that. I know It just came out, but I am not about that It life, though. Absolutely not. I ain't gonna allow it, though. I ain't gonna allow that creepy son of a gun to come in here and, I don't know. I've seen it, kinda. Nice. Oh, hey! I know you. All downtown live. Fernando Garcia, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Heck no, I hate yeah, I agree. Absolutely not. I am not about that life, though. No, I have not, actually. The only systems I've had are Nintendo DS's, and I've also had an Xbox One and a 360. Well, I mean, technically it's my brother's, but he doesn't really use it, so he just kind of let me have custody of it now. It was originally purchased for my brother, though, but now I just use it like YOLO. So I'm glad that hopefully everybody's been doing all right for the most part. I had a pretty great day today. I went to Party City earlier today, and then I spent some time in Island Life's chat as well as Tree Trimmer. Oh, real? I've never seen that. I'm skipping Horror Nights. Oh, and guess what, Daniel? I already knew you were talking about Universal. I already know. See, that's the thing. At this point, I just know Daniel, I think, better than Daniel knows herself, I think. Almost. Not quite, but almost. I'm going to get there. Nah, not yet, James. Not yet. I got to pick and choose my spots, if you know what I'm saying. Those are my only videos that are over 5,000 views. I prefer Christmas. It's not that Halloween's a bad thing. But there actually might be some new balloon videos actually coming out soon. Actually, you guys, now that I think about it. You all want to stay tuned for that experience. And on Halloween night, expect some stuffs to go down, man. It's going down for real. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be huge. Hey, average fam, only temporarily. Only temporarily for at least a little bit. At least for a little bit. What's up, average fam? But why? But God, why are they average? I still haven't figured it out, and it irks my soul every day. It irks my soul that I live. It irks my soul. They're not average. It'll be like, oh, we're average. Oh, we're average. And they're average. You are not average. You're averagely fantastic, if anything. Guys, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. You're averagely fantastic. So when I get the Team Vex merchandise, I'm going to make a 24-hour shirt for Killjoy, a.k.a. James Garcia, and then I'm gonna make a shirt. I'm gonna send it to every person in that family in different shirt sizes, and then I'm gonna be like, "Average, you are averagely fantastic." I love you. I love you guys too. I love your channel. You're so awesome. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out the Average family. They're really great. They're good for people. What do you think about the puppet with autism on Sesame Street? That was actually put in a couple of years ago, and I really like it personally. And it's got the same name as my mom's name, which is Julia. And every now and then she comes in here from time to time. So anytime you guys see Julia Berle, Berle, that is my mom. She comes in here every now and then. But my mom is a good person. She's a good person. And we're just chilling out. We enjoying some awesome vibes in here. I'm wearing my shirt that I wear for my work. I am a special athlete. That's a part of my work uniform, representing the work that I do with special needs kids and athletes, and which is going very well, by the way. So, when do we see my dad? My dad has appeared every now and then. He doesn't like to be shown on camera, though. But if you saw the thumbnail for the Magic Kingdom stream, which I would highly recommend everybody to go check out that stream immediately and watch it fully if they are able to do so when they have like 2 hours to themselves. Like you will ever do that. But I would highly recommend, and if you saw the guy in the blue hat, the blue and white, if you look really closely, that is my dad. So technically he has been in a thumbnail of a video. Like, I was taking pictures trying to get the perfect thumbnail, and my dad appeared in one of the thumbnails. And he has appeared in every now and then. Yeah, no problem. Guys, check out those Disney World streams that I've done. I'm definitely proud of those, and we might head off to Disney soon in November or December. I haven't decided yet. Okay, Corin, thank you so much. Thanks for the balloons as well. Highly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you lots. I know my jokes are cheesy, but every time someone else tells me they're from Texas, I have to mention Leatherface. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm originally from Southern California, from Los Angeles, but I have lived the other half of my life here in Dallas since '09. The summer of 2009, I've lived here. Hey, what's up, Matthew? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. The scream of the streams, am I right? Yeah. You guys got to see the thumbnail of the Magic Kingdom stream if you... And every now and then, like my dad just doesn't like to be shown on camera as much. Or not even really at all. So I try to keep it away from him as much as I can help it. Yeah, the Horror Nights. Usually it's either me. It's usually Disney for me, or it's nothing. Like, I don't like anything else. Like, I'm not down for Six Flags. I mean, if I were to meet somebody that was going to Six Flags and they're like, hey, Bax, you want to meet up at Six Flags? I'd be like, heck yeah. Then in that case, I'd probably do it. But I'm not really that into it. Six Flags, I'm very Disney biased. Hey, Tina, what's up? Yeah, we're chilling. We are so good right now. Yeah, that's true. I've been to Universal in Florida, and I haven't been to the Hollywood one in like since I lived there, since like 2007 or 8. Back when Andrew Jones was on the Dodgers. That worked out nicely. No, it didn't. Oh, you've never been to Six Flags? Oh, wow. Can you believe it that I've lived here almost 11 years and I've only been to Six Flags Over Texas one time? I think it was a part of a Make-A-Wish thing. It was part of something work-related for my father at the time. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was YPO. I can't remember. But anyway, it was really incredible. Yeah, I have been to Legoland in San Diego. Once Upon a Blue Moon, but that was fun too. I've been to SeaWorld. Yeah, I like to stick to Disney though. Like Disney is like the one thing that kind of just stands out or whatever. But you never know. I may go to Idaho. I may go to North Dakota in a snow blizzard. I may even stream from an igloo. Like you never. That's also going to be on another future shirt at any given point. You never know with backs. You never know with backs. Rose, my wonderful friend, how's it going? So awesome to see you. Disneyland or Disney World? Which one I prefer, or which one am I going to next? If it's the one I'm going to next, I'm looking at Disneyland, which I like better than Disney World because I'm a California boy and always will be. But oh, which one I prefer? I prefer Disneyland over Disney World. I would take Disney World over either one over nothing, but I California all day. No question about it. Absolutely. See, of course you guys have to go now. Like, of course you guys got to go now. No. All jokes aside, you guys have an awesome time. But it's like you gotta go now. It's like my friends the Carters. They're gonna be at Disney like in the next day or whatever, and then you got Rose is going here, and then you got people coming there. It's like, sheesh. I'm like, I should just live out. I need to move back, but California's so gosh dang expensive. Don't worry, I'm only crying just a little bit. Aw, thank you, Rose. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll be in text convos with you, Rose, outside of the stream. All right. Oh, you got to go to Arizona? Nice. I've never. So, let me tell you a story, eh? So we get membership. Hey, Daniel, that's the next best thing, honestly. Honest to God. That's really honestly the best thing. And I can't blame you when a CEO making 40 million whatever a year, and they go up every year, and sadly it's going to always get to be that way. But so that's why. So that's kind of like my vision for future Disney streams. Like now that I've had like my first one under my belt, and then coming up on the next one, it'll be my first time on both coasts or whatever in the U.S. Coming on from here forward, I'm gonna use it from a mindset of there may be future viewers that will come across these and may never have the good fortune like I have and experience Disney, or experience any. Like, I went to the freaking Super Bowl, guys. Like, that in itself is as rare as it comes or whatever. And I'm lucky in my life to have been to 3 Super Bowls in my life. And all these other awesome places. And a lot of you guys, and a lot of it has to do with how awesome my father is, because if it wasn't, for the position I'm in, I have a lot to be thankful for in my life, and the least I want to do is I want to spread how grateful I am, to everybody else, on this YouTube platform, because there are people that I'm going to come across that may never be able to go to Disney at all in their entire life. There are people that may live stream from the parks every single day, or every week for that matter. Mine, and the opportunity that I have, is that Disney through Bax's eyes is like a whole nother experience. Yeah, there's probably some that are better at it than I am. I mean, let's be honest, I don't think that, but that's what they do or whatever, and that's with no disrespect to anybody in general. But through my perspective, I just want to be myself. I just want to stand out. I'm not trying to overtake anybody. I'm just trying to provide the best possible Disney experience for you guys, as well as I want to be able for you guys to see it through my lens as well as yours. Hey, John Asagueda Vlogs. That's my guy right there. We've known. That's also another person that I've known for a long time, Mr. John. So that's all that it really is, you guys. Is that I want to, so that when we go back to Disney again, I just want you guys to know that any of you guys, for that matter, especially for those that know me, that follow me on Facebook, and also whatever, because I am going to get Instagram soon. Please, by all means, like, for especially for my East Coast people, if I say I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to be this so and so and this so and so, holler back. If you're going to be within that time frame, let's see what we can do. And with my California West Coast people, we are going, just hit me up, especially if you're local or whatever, just hit me up. Especially if you follow me. Yes, Daniel, absolutely. What's crazy is that Rose is going Friday, then the Carters sharing at all, but I know that this is like right around the time is where they're supposed to be. And then you got people that are coming, and then Princess Kimberly, who, no disrespect, like she's a really lady, like she's been really really busy being a mom and everything. She's going October 5th, and I'm like, Princess Kim, if you're seeing this, like I love you to death. I also want you guys to go check out Princess Kim's channel as well, because she does a lot of awesome Disney stuff, and she's 500 subscribers. So if you guys could go ahead and check out Princess Kimberly's channel and subscribe, I'm gonna go ahead and tell her that you send her over there. But if we could get Princess Kimberly's link ran, I would be Splash Mountain. No, no, I'm not doing that. One day, but not no. James, you funny. James, I think I'll be heading to bed. Oh, Captain N, thank you so much for coming in. We will see you around soon. I'm sure of it. Everybody, tell the captain good night. All right. Could we? Oh, sorry, I misread. I didn't read your other question. If we go to Disney, can we go Haunted Mansion ride first? It's a possibility. Oh, thank you, Captain. That's so nice of you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Haunted Mansion Holiday. I'll go on it with Daniel. They're like there's some like that I will like. I gotta figure this out. I know that I'm gonna be streaming, just streaming, and then there is stuff, my own stuff, but I gotta figure that out. But I just wanted you guys to give the heads up. But if you guys don't want to be shown on camera, that's perfectly fine as well. I will do my best to accommodate to your well-being on that. But when we were up in Florida, we had about 19. We had almost 22 people rocking, I think, at one point, which was that wasn't too shabby. That made me feel like, gosh dang, we everybody and read the comments. You've done duty. You go home and sleep well. It's kind of, is it lagging a little bit? Give it a minute. All right, everybody refresh if you can. Everybody refresh. Are we good now? Give me a thumbs up. Is everybody okay? All right, we're good. If we're great, put balloons in the chat. That's how I know. So put balloons in the chat if you're all clear. All right, I think Rose is good. What about the rest? Yeah. There you go. Yay, there we go. The chat looks better with the balloons in there, actually, to be perfectly honest. You want to know what guys? All right. You want to know what I've found interesting? Why doesn't the person in charge of all these emojis, right? You should be able to either change the balloon color on the emoji, or they're like, just like on Reddit posts that I see, there's like these customizable like Disney Mickey Mouse balloons or whatever it is. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how, but it's insane. And I'm like, they should do that for emojis. There should be Disney balloon emojis, just like they have at the parks. And I know I am not the only person that has said this. I know I'm not the only one. I've seen some stuff on Reddit about it, and not just emojis, but I've seen. Well, I refreshed and it happened. What happened? Hey, Becky, my friend. And there she goes. That puts a smile to my face every single time. That's my good friend Becky, you guys, painting the roses red. We've known each other for quite a bit. And she is a very, very awesome, loyal friend of our Team Bex community on YouTube and just in the YouTube community in general. She's a really very awesome, sweet person. All right. So there, Becky, that was from earlier. Sorry, I had the handle. I got a tree trimmer raid notification. But how's everybody been? Like I've noticed that I've been a lot less stressed, and I think that's kind of the beauty of being able to work and everything, is that I've been far less stressed out working with them and everything else, and it's kind of kept me in check of all the bullying and the harassment that I've been getting online and just in general, and everybody at work is like and on here on YouTube as well. Like, you guys have been like super super supportive, and I graciously do not take any of your love for granted, and so I'm very appreciative, and my mom and dad are also very very appreciative of all the love that you are showing for our family. So I just wanted to take the time to say that we are all. What is my favorite thing to do to de-stress myself, Rose? That's actually a really great question, and I'm gonna go into that. So there's a couple of things. If you can't already, wait, hold on. Hulo's doing today. See, I love James so much. You guys, like, you don't even know. Because he and I have been through similar boats in terms of cyberbullying or whatever, and that's how we knew each other, is through a cyberbullying thing. He was being cyberbullied, so was I, and it just so happened to be the same guy who was cyberbullying me was cyberbullying him too, and that's how we met each other. And we've since grown this awesome bond with each other that can go unmatched. What's up, Kat? Nice to see you. So, to answer your question, Rose, usually whenever possible, I buy myself balloons at Party City. That's one thing I do to distress myself. Another thing is I play video games, sports more specifically, and also what's a, and then I also play basketball as well. And I've noticed that especially when I eat and when I work out, I feel a lot better, and when I don't, I'm one crabby backs, and nobody likes a crabby backs. Crabby backs is often get judged, but everybody likes the happy backs. But also people just love backs in general. I mean, what can I say, right? I'm gonna go to bed getting tired. Nay, Noah, not a problem, man. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being a great moderator and just a great friend in general. No, I appreciate it, buddy. Aw, Jenna, you like, yeah. I had one that burst on me in the store or whatever, so the yellow one I picked out from their selection or whatever. But these are all 2 feet, you guys, in case you were wondering. I have like all these bags or whatever, and I got a lot of them, so I don't. Yeah, just for a little bit, Becky, just for a little bit. Jenna, we've missed you too. I've missed you more than anything. I think I've missed you more than you've missed me, but we can agree to disagree on that. I've just been, yeah, the blue one's pretty cool. Yeah. Usually the people at Party City, they do it for me. Rose, actually, But you want to know the really interesting part is that I've been going there at least once a week, once, twice a week for the longest time. That almost everybody knows me by name, like actually by name. Like, how often do you see that? But I'm in there so often enough, like probably more than anybody throughout the year. You know what I mean? And over time, you just get to know people by name, and so they're like, "Hey, Bax," I'm like, "Hey, what's up? How's your day going? How are sales?" You know what I mean? You get to form relationships. That's the beautiful thing. Like, I was watching a YouTube live stream, you guys, at Disney in Orlando, and one of these people is at Disney so often. Well, they practically live there. Let's be honest with ourselves. And one of the Main Street performers actually turned to one of the great people in our Disney YouTube community, and that's Donna Jaworski. And this man or performer literally looks at Donna and goes, "Hi, Donna," and then just keeps going right back and performing. It's a beautiful thing. So YouTube has really taken the power of a lot of things lately, and I'm almost at the point where I hardly have any time. Like, I'm subscribed to like so many channels, you guys. Like, I probably watch more YouTube nowadays since especially becoming a content creator and everything. I probably at this point watch more YouTube than I do TV at this point, and I think eventually YouTube is going to overtake TV eventually. It's kind of crazy. In the short year that I've roughly been on, what's today? Guys, tomorrow at like maybe 7 or 8 o'clock California time was the very first time I appeared in a live chat. Can you believe that? I've been almost posting for a year over. I've been posting for roughly half a year plus. I've been talking in live streams for almost one full year. That's insane. That literally happened yesterday. I kid you not. That's insane. That is insane. That's a insane. That's an interesting thing there. That's wow. You would you ever Yeah, Rose. I have been thinking about it. So for a video idea, and I'm not gonna go like too much into it, but whether or not we pull it off or not, like every now and then, like usually I prefer these. So hold on, I'm gonna unplug this just for a second, and then I'm gonna plug it back in because I don't want the phone to die. Usually I get these, so these are like 2 feet, which are pretty big sized or whatever. And so the other little ones that I have that are of the regular 1 foot variety, I usually use those to like give out to little kids and a bunch of others, whatever. And so I just was talking to one of my family friends that helps take care of the house and everything. And I was just telling her, what if, because now we live in a neighborhood. We've almost lived in this house for an entire year. Actually, this channel dates back to when we lived in our other house for the first 10 years or whatever, and now we just moved in. Like, if you go back in time on the Team Backs channel, you'll see the difference, of course. But I was just telling, Ellen is her name. I was just telling her, how cool would it be if we now, because we lived in a neighborhood where we didn't get a lot of trick-or-treaters at the door or whatever because everybody all grew up and everything else. Now this is like a more neighborhood-friendly little kids like type, you know what I mean? And I was just thinking, how cool would it be if we could give out some balloons on Halloween or like something like out of the ordinary, right? And who else but to do it but me, right? Because I would. I've had experience doing that in real life, random acts of kindness, you know what I mean? Like, stuff that I talk about on here, like, I've actually done it. And we haven't done it in a while, in a long time. So, I figure, why not do that? I just think it would be a really, really fun idea. I think it'd be really fun. Your neighborhood's dead too? Really? But then I could go in there and I'll make it lit. See, this is like the types of things that I like to have in my life, you guys. It's good friends. They still take the whole candy, yeah. And the balloons, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Spoiler alert! That's the video on Halloween. Spoiler. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Ooh, guys. Should I do a live stream on Halloween or should I make a video about it? Dude. Should I make a video or should I make a live stream doing it? As far as the balloons are concerned, you guys, should I make a live or... No, should I make a live or should I make a video? Well, I can't do both. I gotta do one or the other. Actually, well, technically I can. I can make it work. But I don't know. I'll see. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, guys. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be cool. I gotta, like, set you guys in a interesting spot so that you guys can be able to see what's happening. We'll make something happen, all right? I think I'll do a live probably. That'd be fun. Halloween live, you guys. Heck yes. I'm gonna do it. So, I want to show you guys something. Because you're probably wondering how many exactly. Well, I don't know how exactly. So, you see this? So, these are kind of a snatch and take off where I can take off with my wallet. And then in here, so in this, wait, hold on. In this bag, you guys, actually, no, I'm not going to turn the lights on because I don't want to do anything. So, for the ones who don't know, a part of my Jedi Balloon Master name, I know all the secrets of Disney, like balloons that come with it, like, and all the perks, because no one else but me knows more, or that puts it. And in there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right in there is all the stuff from, for the ones that watched or seen my pictures on Facebook with all my Disney World balloons and stuff. That's all in this bag right here. And you won't believe it. I have before, and I will do it again. I'm going to take those to Walt Disney World and to Disneyland too, because I have Disneyland ones as well. And I use those, and I hand them over to the cast members or whatever, and they will replace it for free, provided that you have the other one with you, which is not bad considering the price that they have. Oh, Rose, thank you so much. I will be in chat convos with you. Just hit me up whenever you're ready, but have a great day tomorrow. And then, you guys, so in here, as you can see, my balloons are right over there. You're probably thinking, okay, so look, take a look. So I got these, you guys, are more for, like, that you would find at, like, a Party City or something like that. Like these kind, like right here. I got those, like, those I got, like, while I was in Florida and stuff. And then these are a little different. These ones, like, right here, I got these especially off of a a car dealership website. I think it's like randomly out in Michigan. And let me see. So here is so yeah, like you see, they're 24-inch balloons right here. I mixed them all up because the packaging is a little different. And then but these ones are more like pear-shaped that you would expect, you know? They got orange, they got yellow, they got blue, green, red, yellow, pink, orange. They got a variety of different stuff out there. And then in here, with my cool Lakers backboard as well, is where I have more, as you can see. And then these ones, you guys, I reserve to give out, because I like the bigger ones or whatever, and I prefer the bigger ones. And so I save those and hang on to those just in case. And now these are all my custom string city or whatever. So we snip carefully those off, and we use these whatever I happen to be in the mood for. Sometimes I match, sometimes I do it for like a sports related. It's whatever I'm in the mood for. So like sometimes I do blue on a green one, or like green on a blue one. Like sometimes I just whatever I'm in the mood for, or sometimes I mix it up, like yellow and purple for the Lakers. Like sometimes there's like a special significance that goes with it. Wait a minute. What? Where did I get this? I don't remember getting black, pink, and purple, but I don't remember getting black. Or do I? No, I don't. Well then, I did not expect, unless, was it Disney Magic? I don't know. Not exactly, Daniel. I tend to prefer like these and all that. Hey, Herbert, how's it going? Long time no chat. What's up, brother? How's it going? We're just chilling out in the Team Bax headquarters, my friend. And we opened up some fan mail earlier. I'm going to flip it around. Yeah, Herbert, I don't blame you. I am too. I haven't been as active either. So my friend Tiff sent this to me in my P.O. box. And at any point in any time, you guys, you want to send me mail, you are never expected or required or obligated to send me mail. But if you would like to send something, or your kids would like, or anybody for that matter would like to send me something, like a letter, like it could be anything. My P.O. box somewhere is, if it's not listed in the description of this one, I think it's, I gotta have a mod that drops that. That would be nice, or whatever. But it's fun. It's somewhere. You gotta find it. Usually when I tend to go on the mobile or whatever, it doesn't seem to put that in the description, which I don't know why. But that's a little interesting. Oh, hey, Herbert, that was the best 50-second break that you've ever had. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you so much, Herbert. You're awesome. And Team Bax, stand up. Heck yeah. But, yeah. We've been living the good life, you know? But yeah, Daniel, I don't really like the animal ones as much. I mean, I kind of used to when I was younger, but not so much anymore. I've kind of gravitated to the bigger ones that I kind of like a lot more personally. I mean, along with Disneyland as well. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true. I remember. I don't think I've had any since like probably the last time I had it was like, oh my goodness. I want to say I was 8, and my it was my best friend Brock. Daniel, maybe I think you've seen my buddy Brock on Facebook now. For my birthday trip, it was, and I met up with my buddy Brock, my old friend. Well, actually, he's still pretty tight with me, but that was my friend from when I was 8, along with Alyssa as well. Um, yeah, that's who I'm talking about. I think it was his 8th birthday, and like Captain Feathersword was there, something like that. And I got a sword or something. It was pretty cool. Yeah, that's my buddy. Those California relationships with me, you guys, holds like so much deep meaning to my heart. Like, and I'm not saying I haven't had great relationships out here in Texas. Far from. I've had great relationships out here, in fact, but none have like actually like been long lasting since I moved, or since I was little. And so I got a great job, you know what I'm saying? Like and I always have team backs on here that I can. I mean, I don't care if it's 2 people, I don't care if it's 5 people, I don't care if it's 50 billion people or every person on the planet is subscribed to me on YouTube. I don't care about that. I have my niche of people I know. I mean, well, technically, you don't know with YouTube, like, as I've come to learn the hard way. You don't. But I do know who I can be trustful, and there's also people that were also mods at one point on this channel that broke my heart. I won't say who they are, but and this is with no disrespect to any of the mods that have left the channel. You know what I'm saying? But for especially a couple individuals, that is the case. It's sad and unfortunate. I wish them nothing but the best. I am still subscribed to their channels. I still like them as content creators, and I still like them from a brotherly perspective, but it's the unfortunate reality of the internet that it's sad that they're not with us, but I wish them nothing but the best, you know? I just don't understand the concept of me stealing subscribers from a Disney streamer when even if I was technically doing that, people were still subscribing to me regardless because of Bax the person, Bax the personality is what people were doing that. And even so, you were barely at 5,000 subscribers. I didn't even have 100 at the time. You're at 12,000 now, and I'm still trying to hit 1,600. Like, the numbers don't even match. You know what I mean? There are not that many really anymore, because a few of them are dying out, at least over here. But there are still a couple that I know for sure watch still. I know that. I just saw some just tonight even. Oh well. But they are still respected people of this community. Like Cam is my bro. He is my special buddy, you know what I mean? I've known Cam since the very beginning. I've known Daniel since the very beginning. I still remember to this day. Oh my gosh, Daniel, if you're still here, can you believe that you've been a part of my channel for almost a year now? I think you and Matt from Jack Sandy Claus Logan are like, and Cameron as well, are like the surviving OGs. That's insane. That is crazy. You know what I mean, Daniel? Can you believe it's been that long? I remember just randomly, I was having a grand old time with the balloons and everything. Like back when times were fun. You know what I mean? Like back when times were fun, and people have come reached out to me, especially when I made that intentions video or whatever. People were like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like, we were having fun, like everything was cool, and then I just noticed a change, you know what I mean? And that's the sad reality with the internet. And so I was like, Daniel, and like we were really cool. Like we were chatting. We were just being ourselves. You know what I mean? And I did not do this as a sub for sub because I don't believe in that bleep. Anyway, but I remember when I first subscribed to Daniel, and I'm like, hey Daniel, I know you. Well, in my head, I'm like, oh, she probably doesn't do content, but like, hey, we're cool. And I'm like, hey, I like the banner. Like, I'm like, subscribe, boom. And I remember telling this Daniel, and Daniel's like, oh, I'll check you out too. And I'm like, Daniel, I still remember that day. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, no, we seriously though, for sure. Hey, I'm so sorry. Engaged couple just stopped in. What's up? Nice to see you guys. And that's perfect that you stopped in because in about 5 minutes I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it a pleasant good evening, as Vin Scully would say. But also, guys, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to join Team Bax Nation, and also don't forget to press the thumbs up on the love button if you guys are enjoying what you are seeing. Make sure you guys especially tell all your friends about the videos, especially because it's only... Oh, you mean... Yeah, Jenna, I know who you mean. Yeah, I know. I actually, Jenna, need to, at some point when you're free, I need to talk to you about that. But for the remainder of the stream, we'll try and refrain from using really anything too specific if we can help it, because I want this to be a fun, loving stream, because it's been nothing but positive vibes in here. So let's try and keep it there. Jenna, just so you know, you're not in trouble. I just want to be happy. All right, Jenna, that's perfect. But yeah, like the real crazy thing is that I remember when I subscribed to like Daniel's channel, like I remember like this was like early mid October. This was like I never was a part of the Pokemon Go hype train, and I don't think I ever will be. But the crazy part is that I remember you guys. Like Daniel, that was early mid October. That was back when my handle name was still Baxter Berle, Berle, and instead of the Jedi Balloon Master. That's how old it was. That was almost a year ago. Guys, I first appeared in Disney live chats almost a year ago. It was September 19th. So and so was streaming the Oogie Boogie like Halloween party, whatever it was. And I think Kim was in there. I think it was Carousel Kim. And the Halloween balloons were out or whatever, and I was just like, ooh, ah. And that was the very first time I ever spoke in a live chat. That was the first time, like I was already, yeah, for a minute, I did. A little bit. I had my buddy Matt, that was texting me during the ordeal, and he was telling me why his that's Jack Sandy Claus Logan, by the way. Watch the streams. I know, right? The majority of the people that I know met in the Disney community were that either originated from him or it was from Our Disney Adventures, which is another great channel that I highly recommend that you guys go check out. It's Our Disney Adventures. It's a family of 7. They're pretty awesome too, and they're out a few hours away from me. They're in San Antonio. But it's what's really insane is that my inspirational TV, Daniel, is good. Huh? I don't know what that means. Anyway, sorry guys. The real kind of sad, unfortunate reality is that there were people at a given point that where it kind of all went south is that, like, I admit that back in the day, I didn't know as much as I obviously did now. And if I, like, obviously, if I'd go back and start over, at least on that front part, like, I take, and especially in my intentions video, I take responsibility where responsibility is due, because that's what a great person does, right? And so, the real kind of thing where it kind of all went south is that maybe shouldn't I have taken shots at Chris at Spokesman? Yeah, I probably do regret that. No, I do regret that. Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it. However, I do not, and I repeat, I do not apologize for being myself and making people happy. And to freak out over some gosh dang emojis, I'm sorry that this sounds like a shot. It's not meant to be a shot, but this is my honest opinion. If people are gonna honestly freak out over a couple of emojis, that something needs to reevaluate their priorities in check or whatever, because there's far worse stuff that people have done and gotten away with. But to be penalized over several emojis or whatever, that's kind of sad, honestly. See, I don't have any rules about emojis or anything like that, you guys. Are you my inspirational TV? I don't know what you mean, but you need to stop spamming the chat, please. But yeah, like I said, like, I remember, like, when great times, you know, were, like, it was going really, really well, and everybody, like, and you want to know the really rough part? I'm gonna just touch on this just for a brief minute. I don't know if you guys read the comment section, and if you go back to some of those streams in September, October, November, whatever, and maybe some of you do remember this, I left an awesome comment, literally praising and literally saying nothing but nice things. So in January, when he explained the banning and a lot of things, it really hurt me, because I literally at one point looked up to this man. And at that time, this was a man that literally inspired me to make a channel. At one point, he was the main focus that I even started this and wanted to stream at Disney. That is no longer the case. But at one point, it was the case. And the sad, yeah, I know, like, I wasn't being self-centered, and that's what really, really hurt me, because I was watching, I just want, January 22nd, I'll never forget it. I remember, and that was the same night I uploaded my intentions video, you guys. I remember watching this, and I was really, really, really shocked. Hey, Cubby for Life, how's it going? I remember watching this live, and I was seeing stuff that, like, I never saw before. And what I mean by that is that I was seeing self-centered, whatever. Like, even if you like, as I explained in my intentions video, even if you take the balloons out as a side, like, I was still chatting with people. I was still being friendly with people. I was saying nothing but nice. Hey, Simo, I know. I'm getting really kind of. This is a really touchy subject, so I'm getting kind of like I'm only laughing uncomfortably just a little bit, but it's like this needs to be told. And everything was great. Like, we met up in December, like December 18th, you guys. 2018 was a day that I'll never forget. And that, I know that can be said for Daniel. I know that can be said for Cargo. I know that can be said for Donna Jaworski, Pirate Red, like Matt, Jack, Sandy Claus, Logan, all of you. For over 100 people that night, and I don't even know how many gosh dang many on the replay at this point, because now that stream has been since taken down off the internet. Suspicious? Yeah. Or coincidence? I don't think so. Especially what was to follow? I don't think so. And with that being said, that was the first time you guys saw me in person. That was the first time the Jedi Balloon Master was revealed to the world. At least in the YouTube world of that stature, of live stream stature. I revealed myself. I felt obligated to do so. I felt obligated in the need that this was going to be like a meetup that this man has ever experienced at any point in his YouTube journey himself. And I was bound to make it happen. I literally almost tackled Anonymous. I nearly tackled him. If you were in the stream that night, I was literally out of breath from reading his chat, trying to acknowledge as many people as I could, because I had it all planned out in my head, and I could only get out like 2 or 3 names because I was puffing out of breath because my phone was practically dead trying to find them. And they had to come out because I couldn't go in. I would have used up one of my days in the park, which I had my family friend with me. So I couldn't go in. They had to come to me. I said, hey, I can't go in. I'd use up one of my days. I want to go in, but I'm like, I can't. You know what I mean? And Daniel, you know what was really, really special? Nonetheless, after that meetup, you want to know what was really, really special right after that? Those balloons in the background or whatever, I went right over there. And not that long ago after it, after I was whisked away back in. Yeah, I feel you, Daniel. I feel you. And guys, this is not just me. This was not just me, and it still is not just me. This is just based off of if you are friends with me, he does not like you. It's that simple. It grew to a point where even if you practically have seen any of my I don't even think you'd had to be subscribed to me personally. But if you had any type of close connections, you were out. Doesn't matter how long. And right now, my buddy Jack Sandy Claus Logan, Matt, who is a way bigger fan than I've ever been. Like, I've only been on that channel at that time for only a month and a half, 2 months out of the 4 months I was there. And he met up with him. That was the first time I ever saw Matt in person as well. He is a way bigger fan and has been around longer than I ever was, that I claim to be. And I hate to reveal this, but he's texting me and he's practically heartbroken. And when he was just in California just recently, he ran into him again. And he was like, hey, he's like, I'm a big fan, like, of course, as you would expect. And he's like, but for some reason, when my messages are not going through, like it's there, but then when I refresh it, it's not a part of the live chat. And so he was asking me about this, and I was like, hey, unfortunately, and I felt really, really bad telling him this because he's not used to this. Like, sadly, I'm immune to this. Like, I'm used to being banned. Anything Disney related, at least at this point. If I wasn't already at this point, yeah. I'm practically immune to it. Like, I'm used to it. That's why even in some others where I know mods that are present that do not like me in the slightest bit, I know they'll ban me on the spot. I've had to become used to being a silent viewer. And I was telling Matt, I don't know how to tell you this in a way that's not going to hurt your feelings, and I'd really hate for that to be the case for you, but I think that means you're banned. Because in my experience, if your message does not appear, especially after you refresh it to live, that means you're banned. Why do I know this? Because the entire, at least a bulk of Disney channels, and this is not saying Disney is a bad thing, but I really hate to be upfront with you about this, guys, but there are a lot of Disney channels out there that do not like me. Obviously, you can't be liked by everybody, but then there are some that like literally despise me in a disgusting form of fashion that I don't know what I did, but I'm just leaving it there. And so Matt is practically heartbroken. He actually just texted me during his latest stream, just literally today. And he's like, Bax, I don't know what's up with this. And he said, because when I was out in California, he was telling me it was the software. That's why his messages aren't showing. The software? The software? And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And he's like, Bax, are you sure that I am blocked? And I'm like, well, Matt, I can't really say that because I'm not a part of his channel, but based off of your messages not appearing and based off of personal experience myself, I really think that you are. But I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. Going off my own experience with that. But Matt is a really, really great guy. Like I said, he's been a long time viewer of the channel. He's been a great friend outside of the stream. He's just been incredible. And the rest of you have been nothing but really, really sweet. I really do love each and every single one of you, you guys. It's just the strangest thing to me is that I can't remember which one it was, but I can recall Anonymous at one point mentioned that he doesn't have time to go into other people's streams because he had his medical job at the time. And so I said, all right, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I even stayed subscribed to him until like February, at least, in the slightest. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find some other Disney channels. So I found some other ones. I was still part of Rosa's World, which is another great channel. So I was still a part of that. I was a part of Our Disney Adventures, who I was kind of getting more immune to at that point. And then I ran into channels like Mickey's Magic for Meg. I ran into channels like Disney Dan with a Z. I ran into Steve's World, and then I ran into, eventually later on, Zippity Doo Dah Dad. Well, technically Zippity Doo Dad. I just say Zippity Doo Dah Dad. That's my nickname. I have nicknames for everybody. I ran into Patrick of that, and then I went into Shep family, and then I got to meet some of these other people. You know what I mean? Disney Life for me, touring the galaxy eventually, like, and it, Lucky Minute, like, it grew to a point where I was finding other stuff to be a part of, you know, only to find out, and then I also found like Rob Fuzz and all these other ones, and I've since unsubscribed from a few of those. And then I've literally jumped from chat to chat to chat, just trying to get away. This was not me saying anything. I was just trying to get away from everything else. And then I noticed, not only did I see the Disney that handle in an ODA chat, then I noticed Marto was there as well. And he did not have a lot of nice things to say, and I was just like, Marto, just chill. I'll say it in a sense of, the stream just ended, and Jillian, who I'm sure you guys remember in his chats, Jillian is his wife. I've said nothing but positive things about his wife. I've said nothing negative about his wife, and I still, even though I don't really engage anymore, like, I never had nothing negative to say about his wife. Now him, that's another story for another day. But I've always said positive things to Jillian, and anybody that can go back into the old chats, you will be able to see that. I've never said not one negative thing to Jillian at any given point. And so I was like, okay, Marto, I think you need to chill out. This is a family-friendly channel. Like, I'm not down for that. And he persisted, and so then he continued on. So I said, okay, that was the last I've seen of him. And so then I noticed it became a trend. It seemed like I was in Jen's stream, and then I tried Crazy Disney Lady, even though I got banned there, and then this. And then I was like, And Rosa was, and I want to touch on one thing too. Part of Rosa's world, you guys, is a really great human being. I love that channel to death, and I remember when she barely had anything. She only streams one time a week. She is so sweet of an individual. And the thing that hurts me about it is she's one of the ones that is convinced that I'm out to, give minors and others a hard time, when the reality is I've never said anything negative. And you want to know, I want to tell you guys one sad tale. So I was one of her biggest things. Like, I was always being so nice in the chat, and Rosa was especially super sweet to me on the anonymous streams, especially after the stream ended. Like, we talked, it was like balloons, and there was a bunch of other things, and we were having a jolly good time, and I was enjoying it. And it wasn't until, I can't remember which stream it was, but I was just enjoying myself in the chat, and then out of nowhere, it seemed like it was just a matter of he just was informing Rosa of other things, and then ever since the end of that night on that stream or whatever it was, when he came in, and it was just for a minute, and then he went away. And ever since that end of the night, I come back into the next chat the next time she's on, literally same time next week. I'm literally like the first, second one there. I type it, and then I refreshed it. I tried again a couple times. I was banned. I don't know why. I don't know. But I have since been banned from that chat. And then every chat I have gone to, even outside of Disney chats even, then it grew to a point where, okay, the Disney community doesn't like me. Like, I'm ticked, but at the same time, then it happened in other chats. This man, or whoever is controlling that handle under his name, has literally cyber stalked me everywhere I've been. To this day. Still happening. I am not bashing anybody. I'm only sharing personal experience from what I've experienced with my own eyes, and what both of my parents have seen as well, and from what a lot of viewers in this YouTube community has observed themselves. He makes great Disneyland content. I am not going to lie about that. The way that he presents Disney, all the power to him. And the reality is, he does have a great channel. That's literally tough for me to swallow. It wouldn't have been tough to swallow almost a year ago. I can guarantee you that. It would have been hard for me to say that last November, December, last October, September. Now, it's tough to say that he has a great channel. He does, though. The way he presents Disney and a lot of other things, he does. With that being said, though, the person, or at least the anonymous that I've witnessed outside of his own chats, I've seen a different person. I see a different person. I see a different kind of evil that I've never, ever thought that I'd ever experience, to tell you the truth. I'm not crucifying anybody that going over to watch his channel. Do I recommend that you guys do? No. Because I don't think you guys should be immune to that. But I do ask that you just be careful out there, because I don't want to see anybody hurt. That what I've had to experience, unfortunately. And you want to know the reality, guys? It grew to be so bad. The accusations and everything else, it grew to be so bad. It affected our family. Even. It sadly became a point where that's all we ever talked about. It literally controlled our lives for the last it's September. So almost for the last 8.5 months, it's literally controlled our lives, and we're just starting to come out of it. The last month or so, we're just coming out of it now. It's literally become our lives. It should have never got there, but it did. And I'll tell you this. I don't know if you guys are aware of like moderator chats, Facebook groups, whatever, but apparently the rumor has it is that, I'm not going to like go fully into detail, but I will tell you this. There are people that have private mod chats in privacy of probably on Facebook and other social media platforms. And I'll just tell you this, and I think it was in like February, March, January, or whatever. I'm going to just tell you this. My name was brought up in one of those chats many a times, more than just a couple times, frequently. And I'll tell you this, they weren't praising me, I can tell you that. There was a lot of shady stuff going on in privacy, while mentioning my name. So I wanted you all to be aware of that. I don't know exactly what, but it wasn't nice though. So now that I'm done with that, let me yeah, it is. James, sorry, I blanked on your name for a second. I almost said Joseph. It is, but he does what he's got to do, and I respect it because I respect John. John was with us for a long time, and whatever he wants to do is his own decision. But I just hope that he respects our opinions, our beliefs. Like, if that is his opinion, do I necessarily agree with his opinion? No. And I'm especially saddened to hear that he thinks that I was trying to use so-and-so's chat to gain subscribers and whatever, when one of those subscribers that I quote-unquote was stealing from, he was one of them. But I probably already have 2 or 3 dislikes at this point, but I don't really care. But like, the sad part is the stealing subscribers part. Like, that's the thing that probably irritates me the most, actually. Especially coming from, and I don't do this with everybody. I only do this with a couple people. I literally gave this man my cell. That's how much I trusted him. I literally gave this man my cell phone number. It grew to that point in the trust where I literally trusted this man with my own contact. Because I cared about him that much. To see it come to that it's sad. And John, if you're seeing this, I still got mad love for you, brother. I really, really do. I just hope that, like I said, I respect you. I'm just letting you, John, if you're listening to this, I'm letting you know that I respect you full-heartedly to the end. I can't agree with you on everything in your opinions, as you don't have to agree with me, ever. But just because we like different YouTube channels, there is no war. There's no war. Whatever war is done. There's no war. But I cannot ignore bullying, regardless of whether it's from him, whether if it's from Daniel, which Daniel you're not, I'm just speaking into existence, or whether it's this person or whether it's that person, or it could be somebody else using somebody else's handle. Regardless of the case, I cannot accept bullying under any form, as I'm sure nobody can. I'm sure anybody here can agree with that. I will not tolerate bullying of anybody, whether it's happening to me, whether it's happening to my brother Joseph. I am not going to tolerate it. So John, this is with no disrespect. I hope we can still be brothers, and even if we can't, that's fine, but I'm still subscribed to your channel. I still love, and I'm still going to keep representing your channel, and I'm going to send people over there. Just because you like different Disney channels doesn't mean you have to throw away our relationship and the amount of stuff that we've come through, man. I've said nothing but nice things about you. I will continue to say nothing but nice things about you. I've held my tongue for the longest time. I'm saying stuff now. More than a couple weeks, month later. I'm trying to come at you with the utmost respect, the golden rule, the way that you would like to be treated, the same way that I would like to be treated, and the way that other people on the replay and are in the chat right now as I'm currently talking. It is with the utmost respect, John, or anybody. Yeah, James, I understand where you're coming from on that. But the thing is that as you guys, I like different Disney channels, or I like any YouTube channel, or just anything in general, you know what I'm saying? You guys literally do not have to agree with everything that I say. You're allowed to be entitled to what you believe in. We don't have to agree. Friendships, even the best of friends, we do not have to agree on everything. I try my very hardest to respect people, even if they do not respect me back. That is not always easy for me. I will tell you that right now. I will be the first one to say it if I haven't already said it 10,000 times. But what I will not tolerate under any circumstances other than the bullying, I especially will not tolerate under any circumstances whatsoever that involve my family. And that's either my siblings, my mom, my dad, my cousins, my grandmother, my granddad on my dad's side, may he rest in peace. Like anybody like that. Anything of that, even in the slightest bit interpreted as negative, I can't. I cannot. If it goes as far as my family, that's as far as I'm willing to go. You come after me. Go after somebody else, but do not please come after my family, because I have never done that. And even if I was the most whatever evil person the internet wants to claim for me to be, I do not go after other people's families, because that is pure evil. That is evil. You know what I mean? That I won't do. I'm a really, really nice guy. You know what I'm saying? I have flaws. I have stuff in my brain, that's a little bit tougher than what most people in life have ever had to experience. I will say that. But I am not evil whatsoever. I am as real as they come. But I'm not shy about saying stuff that I have to say. And if somebody feels uncomfortable about a situation, I'm not going to tell them what they should do. But I will offer my feedback and I will offer my thoughts. At the end of the day, you guys make the final decision. I can say it all day and all night if I have to. But at the end of the day, you guys make the final decision. As your best friend, as the leader of the Team Backs community on YouTube, and as a YouTube content creator on this platform, in this social media generation into the future, you control what you do. I don't go off of conspiracies or anything like that. Everything that I have seen, I've either seen with my own eyes and I've documented it in I don't even know how many stuff on my iPhone. Literally, there are so many stuff saved on my iPhone. It's literally a Pacific Ocean. I kid you not. Also, there's just as much as that of positive stuff that I have also did for my personal enjoyment, for me to keep continuing my life in the awesome way. So thank you guys for that, even if it's just saying hello. I have kept those comments as well. But I just wanted everybody to know that don't let either a moderator wrench, and especially just because somebody likes a different Disney Channel than you, or anything for that matter, or just about anything, don't let that destroy your relationship. It's not worth it. I've seen people's friendships literally over a mod removal. It shouldn't be that. I treat my moderators the same way that I treat my non-moderators, and as I do the same way as I do people in real life, man. That's it. The camera doesn't even have to be on for documentation of that. And anybody that knows me in real life, as some of you will come to see in just a span of a matter of time, and you will remember this moment. You will remember episode 163, as we've had many. There is nothing fake about me. Look behind me. You see any scripts? I don't think so. I can't find it. But just trust your gut, you guys. If you can do that. And before I sign off, you guys, just make sure that you're just being careful. If you guys have any thoughts or anything that you need to tell me about, please do privately. Just know that we're human. Humans make mistakes. Some just don't realize it. Some don't know how to go about it. Just because somebody, and you guys gotta, this comes really deep and emotionally home because I work with kids now. Guys, like, that is my life right now. That's my job. Yeah, I'm getting paid minimum wage, but what does that matter? Right? It's brought a deeper meaning to me on the special needs front, you guys, because now I'm working with kids just about every single day, with the exception of Fridays and Sunday, and yeah, pretty much 5 days a week. Yeah, it's only for like 2 hours, but I'm still working with them. There are videos on Facebook that I'm tagged in, and you can see me in the background. That's a lot of kids. And you know what? It's growing larger. Guess what? Guess who they're looking to? Especially on the special skills front of Kingdom Performance. Guess who they're looking at, YouTube? Guess who they're looking at to be the face of that organization in the future, or just at least on that side, guess who they're putting all their trust in? Mr. Rod on a Facebook Live. Guess who Mr. Rod Matthews, guess who he's putting his faith in? You're looking at him. The Jedi Balloon Master. Maximus Prime. Hakuna Baxter. The however 72 billion nicknames that I have in my playbook. You're looking at him. That's who he's looking to. Baxter Wild Berle. You're looking at him. Me. That's who he's looking to. That's one of the best things. This job is one of the... It may be only the second job I've ever had. This is one of the best jobs that I could ask for, honestly. I was already working even without pay, and now that I got a bigger role, the fact that I feel trusted to be a part of these kids' lives and everything it's reached a point, you guys, where we haven't had the facility open for that long, and it's reached a point where they're coming up, they're giving me high fives, and they're literally greeting me legitimately as Coach Bax now. When they see Coach Bax, they literally see Coach Bax as Coach Bax. I'm literally Coach Bax quotes now. I'm literally greeted as Coach Bax now. It's reached that point of an impact in their lives. And for some of them, they're a really special case, you guys, because they go through, and I want to tell something a little personal, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it because I feel like I'm going to get worked up. Because what you have to understand, you guys, is that tomorrow, no, sorry, excuse me, sorry, I lost my train of thought. What you guys got to understand is that some of these kids, like I'm saying, let's go, guys, let's go. Like I'm pushing them to run and stuff like that, and I'm looking at them as I'm going through it. Like, I may be verbalizing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pushing them, you know what I mean? And in some ways, you guys, but at the same time, in my brain, I'm looking at them, and there's a lot of misty feelings going through my brain at this time, you guys, when I say, and just thinking how lucky I am. Like, I really am lucky. And some of these kids, arguably, I'm going to be honest, have a brighter personality than me. And that's hard. That's hard to say. No, that's not even really hard to say. I have a great personality, but oh my gosh, you guys, if you were to come down to Plano, Texas, I swear, these kids are our future. I'm still technically part of the new generation, whatever new generation you want to classify as the new generation, if that even makes sense. But holy popcorn. These kids are unfreaking believable. The amount of joy that they come when they could barely get through an hour or two at practice, they're staying for the entire thing now. They could barely last 15 minutes, not even 5 minutes for some of them. And now they're doing the workouts, and it's so great. And I look at them, and in a lot of ways, I'm just thinking, you guys have to get that what you see in those Facebook videos and stuff that my coaches took that I was tagged in. I just want you guys to realize when you see Julia Berle, my mom, in the chat room, just think of those kids. That could have been me. And in some ways, that was me at one point. If it wasn't for the hard work, the grit and the grind that my mom and I and my family have not only for me, But for the last 20 years, fighting for I don't even know how many hundreds, if not thousands, of families out there all across the United States. And my camera is shaking because I'm getting worked up, as I said. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking really hard. But if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for my mom and dad, you guys, I would not be on YouTube. You guys won't know who I am. You guys would be missing out on a great relationship, I guarantee it. And I would not be on YouTube, especially with the platform that I have now. And I'd be one of them. I'd be one of those kids. I wouldn't be the leader. I wouldn't be the coach. I'd be one of them. And that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but I'm just saying how lucky and fortunate that I am to be in the position that I am. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If it wasn't for the hard work that my family has done, I wouldn't even be able to verbalize it as much as I am right now. I am one of the luckiest souls. I consider myself one of the luckiest souls on this earth. Because just think, you guys, if it wasn't for my mom literally busting her hind end for the last 20 years, at least the last 18 of those 20, we'd be talking about a whole different scenario, you guys. I am really lucky. So if you guys just know that my mom is one of the greatest human beings that this world has blessed. And I know she's sleeping right now, but I just want you guys to know I love my mom and my father both more than anything in this entire world. I could not be more grateful for more parents if I wanted to. And they are the reason I'm as successful as I've been. I will never forget all the stuff that was placed on me at 2 years old, you guys, at 2, barely starting out life. My parents received comments like, he'll never get out of diapers. He'll never be potty trained. He will never go to a regular school. When he turns 18, you will have to institutionalize him because you would not be able to handle him. He will never graduate from high school. Well, guess what happened, guys? I'm talking. I have friends. I graduated from high school and kicked major hind end at that, by the way. Never let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Never let anybody tell you what you cannot do. Even if it comes from me, which I would never do that. But even if it came from me, never let somebody tell you that you are not worth it. You guys have the biggest hearts that I've ever come to know in this world. I don't know what you guys think about me either, but just take note. You guys see Julia Berle, Berle, with that beautiful smiling face as her profile picture on YouTube? Please take note. She's a fighter. She fought for me. And she is so gosh dang supportive of the amount of love that you guys have for me as my friends. We have been through a lot together. And here on YouTube, Team Bax, we have been through a lot together. And a lot of it was not pretty. But we got through it. Because what are we? What are we, chat? I'll give you a second to think about it. What are we, guys? We're Team Bax Nation, baby. We are Team Bax strong, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. This Team Bax Nation, you guys started this. You guys are the nation. I'm just the voice, but you guys are the nation. You guys are the ones that are telling people. You guys know way more people than I ever will, probably. And I've known a lot of people. But don't forget, with that being said, my friends, if you guys like what you see, if you guys like these inspiring messages, along with the fun times that we have, I can't do a balloon outro, but here are my balloons in the back. With all that being said, my friends, I love each and every single one of you. Always live life to the fullest. Guys, please keep in mind that there are viewers on YouTube that may never have even a tenth of the percent of the success that I've had. We need to do it for people that are in a really bad shape. We need to help them because that's what this YouTube channel is about. We need to especially look after the ones that can't look after themselves. There's a deeper meaning that goes just beyond subscribers, and some stuff, honestly, guys, is bigger than content. And it's for moments like these, for this man who was never supposed to graduate from high school, guys. Man was never supposed to be potty trained. This man was never supposed to be doing any of the stuff that he is currently doing right now. Well, I'm right here, you guys. And I'm kicking major hind end, if I do say so myself. So with that being said, if you guys are brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join Team Bax Nation. Make sure you guys spread the word around, because we're trying to grow the army as much as we can in terms of positivity and being there for people that can't help themselves, least fortunate. Please make sure you guys, and as always, drop a thumbs up if you agree with this message, or if you like what you see, if you're enjoying the stuff. And with that being said, my friends, good night, good morning, good afternoon to you, wherever you may be. In the words of Team Bax, well, that's actually the words of Vin Scully, the Dodgers announcer, but you get my idea. With all of that being said, my friends, let those Disneyland balloons in the chat fly as I go into my outro. With that being said, I will see all of my friends, my family, my beautiful people of Team Bax Nation, and the rest of the world. We will see you on the next one in episode 164. Team Bax salute, over and out. Let's go! Let's go! The Tom Brady outro never fails. With that being said, my friends, God first, God bless, and as always, do not forget, my friends, from this guy, from Baxter Wild Berle to the rest of the world, God first, God bless, and don't forget to keep it Team Bax. Thank you all for being the best family that this guy can ask for. I love you. I'll see you later.